Welcome back, students. Welcome to the video lecture in signal and systems. We are studying Fourier transform, under which we have studied the introduction part, and we have seen the integral transformation formula through which we can calculate the Fourier transform of a signal xt, that is in time domain, and a non-periodic signal. And we have seen the property of duality in Fourier transform. Now today we will see two more properties and some of the problems. So in our first problem, we wanted to calculate the Fourier transform of a rectangular pulse. So the Fourier transform of a rectangular pulse इसको डिटरमाइन करने के लिए फर्स्ट वी वांटेड टू नो व्हाट इज अ रेक्टेंगुलर पल्स. सो रेक्टेंगुलर पल्स is represented by A by capital T. Okay, so this is a formula for rectangular pulse or the representation. Also, when I plot the curve on the graph, so this is a signal that is a finite duration signal. Okay, so rectangular pulse that you are seeing on your screen is a finite duration signal, and as capital T representing here represent the time period. So this is the complete time period of the signal T, and the limits are from T by 2 to minus T by 2 to plus T by 2. Okay, and the amplitude of the signal is A. So in this way the signal is represented, a rectangular pulse is represented. This is the signal xt, which is our rectangular pulse. Okay, so we wanted to calculate the Fourier transform for the signal. Let us see quickly how we can calculate the Fourier transform. First of all, you all know the Fourier transform of the signal x omega where this x omega is equal to minus infinity to infinity xt e to the power minus j omega t dt. Here for this signal, the signal is 0 or signal don't have a value outside this time period, and this is a finite duration signal, so we will consider the limits for minus t by 2 to t by 2. Okay, and signal is having a value a naught or a. Okay, so we will consider the limit from minus t by 2 to t by 2, and the signal is a, which is is multiplied by e to the power minus j omega t dt. So further simplifying, a can be taken as constant outside. Solving integration is divided by minus j omega, and we have the limits from t by 2 to t by 2. Okay. Then further solving, a divided by minus j omega, e divided by minus j omega, and within brackets we are having minus j omega t by 2 minus e to the power plus j omega t by 2. Further solving for this and multiply this minus sign inside, this will be equal to a so it will be equal to a divided by j omega and inside bracket we are having e to the power j omega t by 2 minus e to the power j omega minus j omega t by 2. Okay. Solving further, so I am multiplying the whole equation by 2 to make it a sine function 2, and can multiply the j written here over here. Okay, so this will become a sine function. Okay, so we are having a divided by omega, and here we have sine omega t divided by 2. Okay, so it will be converted to sine function. After this step we can further simplify it by multiplying with omega t by 2. Okay, so I'm actually converting it to its original representable form used everywhere. तो मैं यहाँ पे ओमेगा टी बाय 2 से मल्टीप्लाई कर रहा हूँ, एंड I multiplied by 2, so I forget to written 2 over here. Okay, so this is 2. So omega t by 2 से मैंने इसको मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया है एंड डिवाइड कर दिया है. So this will become a sampling function. Okay, and after solving, this omega and omega will cancel out. This 2 and 2 will cancel out. We are having AT multiplied by sample omega t by 2, and finally we will arrive to our answer. The Fourier transform for this function, which will be equal to A multiplied by T sample omega t divided by 2. Okay. So in this way you can calculate the Fourier transform. I am just only simplifying and using the integral transform formula to solve the problem, but this is a general format to write the Fourier transform of our rectangular pulse. So this is our final answer, and thank you. In the next lecture we will cover 2 more important properties related to Fourier transform and some of the important Fourier transform functions. Like we have calculated the Fourier transform for rectangular pulse, we will calculate for cosine and sine function too. Thank you.